team coverage continues right now.
Sure does. Greg Mocker has an update on the rail service. Dan Manarino tracking all the flood conditions.
Yeah, we're also going to be taking a look at the roads with Joe Masseri, but we begin tonight with Mr. G, who has been tirelessly tracking the very latest. Hi there, G.
All right, guys, we're going to go to work on the tail end of this storm. First piece of business is the amount of snow that fell in and around the tri-state area, Montgomery and Stony Point and Cold Spring. You're measuring this stuff with 1.5 to 2 feet. Vernon in New Jersey, West Milford, roughly 14 to 20 inches. In the Bronx, you did 8.3. In the Park, we did 7.2. A final band coming through could get us to about 8. They're saying in Dutchess and Ulster, give us a break. We have been snowing up there, they're saying, for 16 to 20 hours. Blizzard warnings still remain in effect, and that's until 8 o'clock tonight. The winds will cause blowing and drifting up there. Down here, different story. East Long Island, much different story because you rained as the storm coast-hugged, brought in the warm air and did the trick. Hill country, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, upstate New York at top of the mountains, try 36 to 40 inches. A cold day coming up. A tricky commute in the morning. We'll talk weekend later on.
All right, G, thank you. It wasn't the snow that caused most of the problems in Nassau County today. Some neighborhoods actually saw some pretty serious flooding thanks to the nor'easter.
Yeah, PIX11's Dan Manarino live in Island Park with more on this story and the video. Hi there, Dan.
Hey there, too. Right now, we're actually on the coastline here in Long Beach, but certainly the snow is coming down once again here in the 6 o'clock hour as the wind begins to kick up as well. You are talking about that coastal flooding, and that's because people were worried since during Superstorm Sandy, this whole area was really underwater. That's why if you take a look, they built these sand dunes that we're standing on right now. These dunes were meant to protect the streets here in Long Beach, and this is what they did in surrounding communities as well. However, because of small canals that go through some of these streets, as you're about to see, there were certainly some flooding issues today. The beaches of Long Beach, Long Island prepared for the worst, building up sand dunes in fear of coastal flooding. Luckily, they didn't really need it as the storm just left a slushy mess.
Trying to catch some waves. Been waiting for a long time for a big swell to come through, and it's out here. It's definitely pretty heavy.
Jake Lambert and his buddy Dan Glaganic came as far as San Diego when they heard the storm was brewing to, yes, ride the waves. And from the looks of them out there, the surf wasn't too shabby.
A lot more powerful, a lot more current, and yeah, a lot more exciting.
You can call them crazy, whatever you want, but they were really the only ones we saw out and about during the brunt of the storm. As we hit the roads looking for coastal flooding, it didn't take long to find it in nearby Island Park, where roads were covered in water but passable.
It was a snowstorm gone bad, and already everything is flooded. If you look around, some of the houses are raised.
While the Nassau County NICE buses were running with delays and plowing through the waters, this man decided to venture out on foot. What are you doing walking out here?
I'm just taking a walk over to the store over here.
But once he walked to that area of the floods, he wised up. You gonna try to walk through it?
No, actually I'm going to walk back.
Okay. And that wasn't such a bad idea. And back here in Long Beach, as the snow really begins to come down again, people are worried about the refreeze because as the temperatures begin to drop, all that slushy water that has come onto those streets will actually freeze over once again. Come here, sir. I just saw you join here. What are you doing out here? All of a sudden it's getting worse and you're walking out.
Well, just coming out to take a good look at the surf to see if it's rideable or not. But I guess the temperatures aren't.
You going to ride?
No, are you kidding me?
Okay, you're making me nervous. You got no gloves, you got no ear muffs.
Too cold.
Too cold. Go get warm. Go get warm. And, you know, we also, real quick, this is for Tamsin. We're talking to some people earlier. One guy in Long Beach was very concerned. He wanted to make sure he can make his Broadway show tonight. Happy to report Broadway shows, Tamsin, are on tonight. We're live in Long Beach. I'm Dan Manarino, PIX11 News.
They are on. The show must go on despite the snow. Dan, thank you. Dan sounded like a grandmother there. Get your gloves on. Get your earmuffs on.
Yep. Don't even think about going out in those waves. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Well, as a storm rolled in, above ground train service rolled to a halt, but things are slowly returning to normal as this hour service has been restored, though you can still expect some residual delays, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been tough for people living in the outer boroughs and all over the city, frankly. Getting around has been a challenge. PIX11's Greg Mocker live in the Bronx with a look at the very latest. There, Greg.
Yeah, when you think about our subway system, about 60% of it is underground, and the rest of it are these exposed stations, like what's above me. We're cruising in Soundview. That's the 6 up there. Service is supposed to be back, full service, beginning at 6 p.m. It'll take a while to get things all rolling again as trains are parked underground. I've been hearing trains all day going on there. They did have trains running called sweepers to make sure it was free of ice or any kind of buildup. This certainly didn't end up being as bad as it could have been, and they closed it down. They had to ramp it down just to be cautious. Talked to some people waiting for the bus. There were delays on there as that service was also dialed back. We're going to start to see full bus service back by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's still rough out there.
How did you get out this morning?
It was hard. I was slipping and sliding. I got these boots on, the wrong boots actually, so I've been ice skating my way.
Yeah, and you got to be careful for that for sure. Did you take a bus or did you take a car? How long did you have to wait?
25 minutes.
And that was a good wait. Some bus lines were even longer. Hearing reports in Queens or in Brooklyn. The still has some impacts. I put that information on my Twitter at Zach Greg Mocker and on my Facebook. Service is basically running local. You're going to need to give it certainly some more time until things are back to normal tomorrow. Live in the Bronx, the Soundview section. Greg Mocker, PIX 11 News.
Greg, thank you.
All right, let's hop over to Brooklyn, where they are dealing with transit delays of their own.
Yeah, they are. Joe Masseri's been driving around all day checking out the conditions on the roads. Hi there, Joe.
Hey there, Tamsin. Hey, John. You know, right now we are on Ocean Parkway. We are headed toward Park Slope, away from Coney Island, where we've been hanging out with everybody on our Facebook Live over at PIX 11. So you can tune in there as well. Use both phones. We've got our phone going right here, so you can check it out on the phone and you can check it out on the TV. I'm going to show you the road conditions right now, what we're dealing with out here. And as you can see, they're pretty good. So we are on the side road to Ocean Parkway, not on the main road right now. And even these roads have very little snow on them as we speak. You can see a lot of people are coming out right now to dig out from whatever snow did stick, and we've seen plows out here throughout the day. They've been salting the roads, they've been clearing everything out. Sanitation has done a great job. I really want to recommend that if you have a car that you need to get out, you should probably head out there and do it now. The snow is heavy. Victor Lopez and I were doing some shoveling a little bit earlier, and it was heavy then, but if you wait till the morning, then it's just going to freeze. So if you can, get out there and do that now. We're going to keep driving around. Don't forget to join us again over on Facebook Live, where we'll continue to share the roads and continue the conversation. I'm going to toss it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Joe, thank you.
All right. Well, of course, great to see just how much snow has been burying the Northeast. You can certainly tell, right?
Well, look at this. Ron Murphy put a time-lapse camera on his porch, and he watched as the snow began falling north of here, upstate New York, and that snow just burying the clock. Action figures and knickknacks he placed to show just how deep that snow went.
That's kind of neat to see, right? Well, the time-lapse was compiled from images taken once every minute. We've seen images of coming in all across the city. People are taking this late winter storm certainly in stride today.
That was terrific,
yeah,
by the way. PIX 11's Corey Chambers. He joins us now with a look at what's been spreading on social media. Hi, Corey.
Yeah, a lot of really terrific images to share with you guys. Our first picture here, let's get to it. First picture, how cute is this? Comes from Dina. That's Eviana on her way to the store, all dressed up, staying nice and warm. Good stuff. All right. Of course, we have to get the doggies in here, right? A vet sent us this picture. This is Nakota enjoying the snow on the Lower East Side. Now, here's a picture. We're not sure exactly where it's from. Monica sent us this picture. We've been talking, of course, about awnings coming down in Queens, another awning in Manhattan coming down. Well, here's a tree that was brought down. Monica lives in Queens. We're not sure exactly where. Monica, let us know. Also, earlier in the day, speaking of dogs, we're going back to dogs again. Amelia's dog, Lana, did some playing in the snow. Another great photo here. And love this photo. This is this is like my favorite photo, right? Nicholas sent us this cute photo. Little kid holding the shovel. Love, and I don't know if he's making money off this or not, but love the kids who are out there trying to make the do-re-mi today. Off of school, making some cash. If you can do it, do it. All right. Finally, a video. You guys are showing that cool time-lapse from up north. Well, check out this time-lapse video from Brolic Devine. She did this from her home in Queens, and you can see maybe not as much snow as that last time lapse, but you can see the folks in a second out in there trying to drive through it, trying to clear the cars off. Just life dealing with this nor'easter. And look at this, clearing the car off. I mean, we're all going to be doing this if we haven't done it already. All right, keep the pictures coming. We love it. The Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, email, upload. I'm sure we're on services you haven't even heard of yet. Just let us know if you have good stuff. Send it to us, and we'll get it on TV. Guys, over to you.
And let us know the services, too, so we can check them out. Corey, thank you.
All right, we took a look at the conditions here in the city. When we come back, we'll take a look across the Hudson.
And we have got a look at what the storm is bringing to New Jersey as well after the break.
Tell a powerful story.
And I don't want to give up on my family.
When you never give up.
You are amazing. Thank you.
When you give someone hope. When you do that, you're PIX-11, New York's very own.
Get to Nissan now and save on a lineup featuring Altima with available intelligent safety shield technologies that could sense vehicles in your blind spot. Take on the unexpected with 6 2017 IIHS top safety picks. It's clear why we're America's fastest growing auto brand. Get to Nissan now for a low $229 per month lease on Maxima or lease Murano just $259 per month.
I moved upstate because I was interested in building a career. I came to IBM to manage global clients and big data. But I found so much more. It's really a melting pot of activities and people.
New York State is filled with bright minds like Victoria's. To find the companies and talent of tomorrow, search for our page, Jobs in New York State, on LinkedIn.
With a surround view monitor for unmatched awareness and control, the 2016 Kia Optima can pull off even the trickiest parking jobs with its eyes closed. Nailed it. Discover the 2016 Optima. Discover the new Kia. Right now, lease the 2016 Optima LX for only $139 a month.
Fios is not cable. We're wired differently. Maybe that's why we've been ranked highest in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power 4 years in a row. And now you can love Fios too. Get 150 meg internet, TV, and phone, all for $79.99 per month for the first year with a 2-year agreement. It's the only internet with equal upload and download speeds. Cable only offers upload speeds that are a fraction of the download speeds. Plus, get HBO for a year and free multi-room DVR service for 2 years. Get the best. Go to getfios.com.
The Lexus Command Performance Sales Event is here, where the feeling, craftsmanship, and luxury will last, but the offers will not. Experience uncommon refinement on our most luxurious models ever, including the LX, LS, and ES during the Lexus Command Performance Sales Event. But don't hesitate. This event ends March 31st.
Lease the 2017 ES350 for $329 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
PIX-11 News, sponsored by the Lexus Command Performance Sales Event.
Take a look at this, folks. When was the last time at 6:12 on a weekday did the George Washington Bridge look like that? It's open. There's just not very many cars out there. I see 2 coming off the exit ramp
It's
there.
like this just says it. You don't even need to say anything. We just put up this picture.
Dream
right?
commute, minus the snow, right?
And it's going to look very different tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right, well, last night's forecast, they called for almost 2 feet of snow in New Jersey, but today the real danger is along the shore.
Yeah, it really is. PIX-11's Jay Dow is live with a look at the coastal flooding right now that's already taking a toll on communities. Hi there, Jay.
Hi, Tamsin. So we're in northwest New Jersey and Sussex County. It gets much colder out here. Tom Cassidy just asked me to take my gloves off. Not today, but I'll tell you what, look at his hands. He's been out here all day operating the camera. He doesn't want to wear any gloves because he's a perfectionist, and he's going to... All right, I should stop now, Tom? Yes. Okay, all right, we'll get back to the story here. Blacktop, as you can see it, this is what we've been looking for all day. The salt trucks, the plow trucks, they've been out here doing the job. At the back end of the storm, this is what we're hoping for. But the people who are living up in this section of the Garden State certainly had to endure 1.5 feet of snow to get into this point. At the start of this storm, public works officials in New Jersey speculated this would not be a salting event. In other words, in anticipation of so much snow so fast, plow trucks would be in more demand than salt trucks. But as the storm failed to live up to the accumulation expectations in many areas of New Jersey and delivered a wet mix by the afternoon, the strategy changed, sending dump trucks back to the familiar salt barns across the Garden State, including this one in Sussex County.
The roads are they're a mess. Yeah, end of the storm, you always need the salt to clear the roads.
Here in Sussex, which saw 16 inches of snow, driving, especially without four-wheel drive, was no easy task. How are the roads out here? I know you have front-wheel drive on this.
They're a little rough. They're a little rough. And we're only going from Acme to our house, which is right down here. Not even going far.
No long trips today?
No.
So you heard that state DOT salt truck driver at the end of the storm, you need the salt. Where you're going to see the plow trucks this evening, mainly in the private businesses, the contractors who are handling all the driveways. But on the main roads, the main concern tonight is going to be black ice, so definitely take it easy out there as the salt trucks continue to do their job. We're live in Sussex County, New Jersey this evening. Jay Dow, PIX 11 News.
All right, Jay, thank you.
All right, let's talk to Mr. G and see if we have anything left out there. What do you say?
I tell you what, the definition of a long day,
yes.
My computer weather center is slowing down. I could have almost heard it say, come on, man. We're cheering it on.
It's been working overtime.
All right, here we go, everybody. Hopefully it's in order. Hopefully my man Cruz is there watching it at 30 degrees, 27 degrees in Newburgh, 29 degrees in Islip, 33 degrees. That's the story in West Hampton. The chill factor, big factor, 17, 19, 15. Welcome to the tundra as we count down spring. Look at these numbers, man. That's really cold stuff, and especially when you got that amount of snow 40 miles away from the city to the north and west especially. Storm pulling away. Good news. It was a biggie for the hill country, a mammoth snowstorm for the ski country. Get it out of here, okay? Thursday's a better day. Mr. and Mrs. Chotri. All right, that's Narmeen, our reporter's parents, with a shot in Wappingers Falls. So thank you. And Gwendolyn. We did a story about her and a family. Jefferson Township. Do that shot. Look at that. That's what happens when you're a kid, okay? You take the snow and you do acrobatics with it with perfect balance. 23 degrees, 16 degrees in the suburbs. 33 degrees, normal 47, 26 degrees in the suburbs. Here we go. St. Patrick's Day is coming. That's Friday. 1 year, John. 1 year. I want to have bagpipes and a kilt.
I'm all for it.
I want to do that, and I want to play the bagpipe in the studio with the outfit.
Will you do the Irish jig as well?
I will do river dance.
We'll see what we can do, Jay.
Wait, you're wearing the kilt?
Yes.
And playing the bagpipes and doing river dance.
Year.
You heard it.
Can't you hear the sounds here? They're not good, but can't you hear them?
I'd like to see that, Jay. Thank
Just
you.
work on the forecast.
All right, one spot in the city that is especially entertaining during a snowstorm, for sure.
We are talking about some brave souls who ventured out to Times Square today. Marvin Scott has a look when we come back.
How's the pool?
Introducing the QX60 from Infiniti. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti QX60 for $409 a month. Visit your tri-state Infiniti retailer.
Wow, that's a Chevy?
The most awarded lineup in the industry has people at a loss for words. Well, almost.
Oh, wow. The pedals too?
Wow, are you kidding me? I could go test drive one right now.
Wow. This is it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Experience the wow factor. Take home an award-winning Chevy today.
Current select qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Equinox for around $130 a month. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
From this moment on, be open to surprises. Let joy run free. Make memories to cherish. Because we are the storytellers of life.
I know, we need to talk about this.
It's time.
And it is a big decision for us.
Let's take the $1,000 in cash back.
Great.
You want to get one of those gaming chairs with the speakers?
Oh, you do? That's a surprise.
The Volkswagen 3 in Easy event, where you can choose one of 3 easy ways to get a $1,000 offer. Hurry in and lease a new 2017 Jetta S for just $159 a month, plus a $1,000 bonus.
For all those pokers, prodders, shuckers, and sniffers, all Stop and Shop produce is triple checked. Farm, crate, and store. We're focusing on fresh, so you don't have to guess. My Stop and Shop. Now save this week on green seedless grapes, just 97 cents per pound, and on 1-pound packages of Hotel Bar, Cabot, or Breakstone's butter, just $2.47 each.
Would you be into doing a hot stone massage?
A hot what? At least the car is quiet.
Snowboarding is better than skiing.
I completely disagree. The One for Everyone sales event is going on now, and we have one for you.
Right now, you can lease a 2017 Highlander for just $259 a month, or lease a 2017 Sienna for just $279 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
PIX-11 News, sponsored by Toyota's #1 for Everyone sales event, going on now.
All right, when it comes to our favorite four-legged friends, the snowstorm can make for a pretty tricky thing to navigate there. Check it out.
Yeah, the ASPCA has some tips for keeping man's best friend happy and safe during today's storm. Let's talk about it, because this is something to keep in mind as the snow clears up. One tip, never leave your pet outside, of course, during a snowstorm for longer than you'd want to be out there yourself with them, because they can certainly get cold as well.
Certainly makes sense. And secondly, thoroughly make sure you wipe off your dog's paws with a wet washcloth after they go outside. It helps get the snow and any melting salt off their paws, and that salt can cause them some harm. Another good tip is to have indoor toys ready for the pets to play with. If they're used to being outside a lot and they get stir crazy, it'll keep them busy while they're inside.
Restless like all of us, right?
You bet.
Finally, if you lose power, make sure those candles that you might light are not in places where your pet could knock them over. Things that we know that are practical, but it bears repeating.
Yeah,
you know,
I wouldn't have thought
year.
about that last one, but
Right.
you're right. Don't leave it right there on a low table or something.
A tail, and then that's it.
Yep.
All right, well, always a good spot to capture the mood of the city. We are talking tonight about Times Square.
Not only is it the first place to have the snow plowed, you also never know who you're going to bump into. Like PIX-11's Marvin Scott, for instance. He's live there with how people are coping with the sleet and the snow and the slipperiness. Hi, Marvin.
Hey, John, if I could borrow from a popular motto, neither snow nor rain nor the gloom of night can keep these tourists away from a good snowstorm. Well, while we're gritting our teeth, they're loving it. They've been out here all day. This is somewhat of a winter wonderland. They're frolicking in the snow that some of them have never seen before.
This is the first time we see snow.
First time?
First time. We are coming from Mexico. We're coming from Texas. People are wearing shorts probably right now over there. Our friends were making fun of us for coming to New York for spring break. But we're loving it. We're just enjoying it. It's very nice.
While the snow may be a miserable experience for most of us, for those not used to it, it's a pleasure.
Because New York's amazing, that's why.
While most folks stayed in the warmth of their homes today, the visitors to our city found Times Square to be a winter wonderland, a playground, a romp in the snow, whether punting or throwing around the white stuff. And what's a winter storm without a chance to build a snowman in all shapes and sizes? That's a little snowman. Why do you make a bigger one?
Because it is a lot of time.
Just the first snow for you?
First when it's snowing on me, yeah.
With most folks staying indoors, the out-of-towners thought it a good opportunity to get tickets to a Broadway show.
Possibly Miss Saigon.
School of Rock. I think we're hoping to see War Paint tonight.
The tourists came from far and wide. Some places we'd rather be right now.
We're here from Kona, Hawaii.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Well, you didn't know this happened this time of year.
Have you looked at the calendar? Yeah, come on. Yeah, we've had some surprises in March.
Yeah, well, now we know. We'll not plan that next year.
Would you believe this man who planted a flag from Greenland? He loved the cold and the snow.
I am a real live Eskimo from Greenland. Well, today, you know, we are called like Inuits instead, but our ancestors are the Eskimos.
And you planted a flag here in Times Square?
Yeah, because I was so lucky to be here right now while Our weather came to New York, kind of, huh? It's like to be in Greenland.
So this is like summer for you.
It's like summer, nice.
As he planted another flag, he gave me a quick lesson in his native tongue.
You can say Inuguyok.
Inuguyok?
Inuguyok.
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 Which means?
Inuguyok means have a good day.
Well, whatever the language, I have to tell you, it is cold out here. And at the marquee behind me proclaims, well, March, it certainly came in like a lamb, but it is going out like a lion. Only a reminder, 6 more days until we hit spring. We're live in Times Square. Marvin Scott, PIX-11 News. Back to you guys.
A+ for finding an Eskimo, Marvin. That is just great. Thank you very much. By the way, all those Broadway shows, they are open tonight. Well, if you're looking to make an extra buck in today's storm, you can sign up to Shovel in the City. The sanitation department calling for help with ice and snow removal. Snow laborers working to clear the sidewalks and crosswalks, fire hydrants, bus stops. You can register at garages in Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, and the department will pay you $15 an hour. You have to be at least 18 years old to sign up.
If you're going to be out there shoveling, please be careful. We had some shoveling tips earlier, but it's really important that it's heavy.
It is
heavy snow.
Heavy snow
Yep,
this
it's
time
deceiving.
around. More heavy
Really
than
is.
normal.
Which
All right,
means
Mr. G.
also stay in shape. You know, don't mess around with that. Tamsin's right, but then again, Tamsin's always right.
Wow.
Here we go, everybody. The storm departing. Let's play it that way. You can see New England, Maine, Vermont, they will be hit hard. Kids go back to school. That drive will be tricky. Bus drivers, careful. Parents, layers of clothing. Small steps, and again, let's get to it. Wednesday's a cold day, Thursday is a cold day, St. Patrick's Day, up the avenue they will march with a brisk breeze and temperatures right around 38 degrees. The weekend may feature a little bit of rain and snow, but not a big deal. And then we feature spring, the beginning of, that's 5:30 a.m. That's going to be nice. And finally, we'll get into the 40s on Tuesday. We're going to stay cold. Tomorrow morning, everybody heads up. Just be very careful.
Good advice. G,
Looking
thank
forward
you.
to those 40s. G, thank you very much. And we thank you for watching the news at 6.
That's right. We'll see you back here for the PIX-11 News at 10 o'clock. Please, if you're venturing out, be safe out there.
Cure Auto Insurance presents tonight's programming lineup. Cure Auto Insurance. Drive well.
PIX-11 News, sponsored by Raymore and Flanagan Furniture, furnishing your style.
At Honda, we design cars that you'll love to drive, like the Accord. Fun to drive when you're getting away for some me time or even on your daily commute. So hurry in to the Honda Dream Garage sales event. Test drive the Accord, named a Car and Driver 10 Best a record 31 times.
It's always the people we love who inspire us. For me, it's the Italians. When they let their soul, their heart speak. When they love, they love. When they live, they live. You think they're doing too much, but can we live too much? My name is Egidio Galbani, and Italians have inspired me for more than 130 years to create my Galbani fresh mozzarella, so soft and so creamy. And now it's America's turn to enjoy with Galbani the timeless taste of Italy. Galbani.
Maestros lead with confidence, exactness, inspiration. At GMC, we're in tune with that degree of precision. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the GMC Acadia. The next generation SUV has arrived. Current lessees switch to GMC and get this low-mileage lease on this 2017 Acadia SLE1 for around $259 per month. GMC, we are professional grade.
The following ad is being condensed for your viewing convenience.
So I just switched to Geico. What took you so long? I know, I saved a ton of money on car insurance. That's what I'm talking about. Geico also gives you 24/7 access to licensed agents. Booyah! Good game, you really crushed it.
No, son. Geico crushed it.